Hello and welcome back to another random lesson of something that I did not know about, but I taught myself and I'm about to teach you. Okay, for this video I do not have any of the items currently, and hopefully for future videos I will have some props to show you what I'm talking about. But this video is processing or prepping a live chicken, okay? So, the things that you will need is a cone. And that cone you would need to like nail it up against a tree or get some kind of sturdy foundation for it. And that cone will be hanging upside down, okay? You're going to need a very sharp knife. If you don't have a sharp knife, get a knife and a knife sharpener. You're going to need a pan or some sort of container to put the chicken in while you're doing the process of the chicken, okay? So I would say one of those Tupperware, not Tupperware, the clear container like shoebox containers, or just a long pan from inside of your house that is not too shallow. I would say about 2 to 3 inches tall. You're also going to need another container about the same volume, but that container is going to be filled with water so that you can wash the chicken after you are done processing it, okay? You're also going to need a pot, or I saw one video where a guy had like this deep fryer type thing that boiled water, I guess, and it was outside, and he was using that. So you're going to need water that is at least 145 degrees to 150 degrees, okay? And you're also going to need a feather plucker, all right? A feather plucker. And a cooler of ice, okay? And the ice in the cooler doesn't have to be up so high. It's just that as you process chickens, you probably are processing more than one chicken at a time, maybe. So you're letting the chickens remain on ice as you are processing them, or so on and so forth. So it says, or I wrote, because I had to write it, take it out of my brain. It says, place the chicken upside down, meaning head first, into the cone. This is the cone, which is really not, and then the chicken's head will be hanging out of the cone like this, okay? You are going to take that chicken, and you're going to turn that chicken's head sideways, and you're going to split that chicken's throat. But you're not going to go all the way across here and cutting the whole head off, okay? You're going to, I don't know, I feel like it's inhumane. I've never done it, but I watch many videos. I just feel like it's inhumane. So you're going to take that chicken and you're going to split. It's like a vein, a main vein in the chicken's neck. And you're going to split right about an inch or a half inch across the chicken's neck, about there. And that should give you what you need to allow the blood to drain. And that's our next step. You are going to allow the blood to drain. I did not search how long it takes for the blood to drain, but it's your chicken, your eyes. You're going to see how long it takes that blood to drain, because that's the only step for the cone and the chicken inside the cone, okay? So once the blood has drained, take the chicken by the legs and dip it up and down for 30 to 90 seconds in that 145 degree water, okay? And this right here is softening those feathers on that chicken, okay? So you're going to do that, and once you do that, once you pull it out, you should be able to like rub or grab some of the feathers, and they should like come right off, and that means that it has been long enough, okay? And you don't want to cook the chicken, so don't let it stay in there longer than a minute and 30 seconds, okay? It says then place the chicken into the plucker until all the feathers are removed, okay? So the plucker is this big old thing, and has brown tubey thingies, I guess, poking on the inside of it, and they have like little suction tips. So the chicken goes around in it, and I think as it's spinning around, the suction cups are grabbing the feathers off of the body. But then again, I've never seen one in person, so I don't know. All right. The next step would be taking the chicken from the plucker to that pan that you had that was just an empty pan. So you're going to place the chicken inside the pan. You're going to cut off the feet of the chicken, okay? The feet can be boiled, and you can eat the chicken feet, okay? Chicken feet, my mom eats chicken feet. So you could use the chicken feet for yourself, or if you have any other animals. I'm not going to say any other animals, but there are certain animals that you could feed the chicken feet to, okay? And that will be beneficial for your pets. So you will remove the feet, you will remove the head, and the internal organs, okay? And be careful not to rupture the poop line. I'm going to try to demonstrate what the guy did on the video. So this is my chicken, okay? And I just removed my legs over here, and I am removing my head here. When you remove the head, there is a windpipe, I think, maybe, coming up through the body of the chicken that falls out of the hole of the head where you took the head from, okay? And so you take the windpipe and you're going to pull it opposite, I think. You're going to pull that out from where you see that from, or see it, and then you're going to turn it around and search for the organs. And when you find the organs, there's going to be a small piece that you need to cut. On this part right here, you need to go watch another video, okay? But there's going to be a small piece that you need to cut. And once you cut that piece, it kind of like disconnects the rest of what you need to pull out. And all of that should be all together. It should be like a couple of intestines or whatever. And it is very important that you do not rupture the intestines, because that's where the poopy is, and you don't want poopy chicken, okay? So it says, take your chicken, once you have removed all of that and all the organs and head and feet, take that chicken and go put it in that clean water, not the hot boiling water, but the regular water that you had in the container, and clean that chicken to your liking, and then place that chicken in some ice, okay? Once placed in the ice, leave that chicken on ice for 24 hours. This helps to finish off the rigor mortis process, okay? And you want the rigor mortis process to finish and complete, because if you do not allow that, your meat will be tough, and you don't want tough chicken. You want tender chicken, all right? I hope this has been great for somebody, all right? I like just randomly learning information about random things. I have never been in a close vicinity of a chicken a day in my life. Maybe God is blessing me or someone else to get there, and I just want to be obedient, okay? So this is a God video too. It's for whoever it is that didn't understand the plain simple, or it may not be a plain simple process, but the process of prepping a live chicken, or it's called, what was the other word? I don't remember the other word, but processing or prepping a chicken. Slaughter. That was what it was. Slaughter. I don't like that word, okay? YouTube, do not flag me for that word. I just was letting them know I don't like that word. Y'all have a nice day, and I'm glad that I didn't have to show you the actual process of killing the chicken. Eat your chicken. I'm still going to eat mine, but it's going to take me a while to literally get to the point of processing the chicken. Hopefully one day I will, though. Bye-bye. Again, my name is Cindy, and I am destined to be.